Hey everyone, I am headed to my daughter's house to give her this sideboard. This sideboard was gifted to me from a company over on Instagram. I'm going to take it over to my daughter's and I'll do a little decorating for her. On top of it, I'll take some decor pieces to put on. She's a minimalist, like she don't want a whole bunch, totally opposite of me. So I'll probably take a vase or two and put it in the middle and call it a day. So I will get back on the camera once I get to her house. Okay, loves, I have a quick change of plans. I want to share some outdoor items that I received from Sunjoy in this video, starting off with this floating pool tray. Yes, look how it's floating. Isn't that amazing? So you can use this for your snacks, such as chips and dip, hamburgers, hot dogs. You can serve a full course meal right from your floating pool tray. You can actually put fruit in here, which is actually what I'm going to show you in this video. I love me some fruit, watermelon, pineapples, and grapes. And then you can also store your phone or radio here on the tray while you're relaxing in the pool. Of course, not when you're doing a lot of playing around, because you wouldn't want to get your phone and stuff wet. Well, here I'm using a fruit tray. I have some pineapples, watermelons, strawberry, cantaloupes, and grapes. Oh, and they were so delicious. Then I have some water with some that's adorned with some lemon. So yes, this tray is really awesome. I'm going to have the tray link down below just in case you're interested in get your hands on it. So now let me also share with you a valet towel stand also from Sunjoy. So first off, it came in a box that you had to put together. It was easily assembled by my husband. I like the fact that you can store your clean towels at the top, and then you can store your dirty towels at the bottom where it has the little dirty hamper at the bottom. You can also use this hamper to store other items while you're having your pool day, such as your sun blocker, your extra clothes that you want to put on, and things of that sort. But this towel pool valet is an awesome find to have during the summer. It's aluminum and rust proof, which is a must have for an outdoor item. So the next item that I want to share with you is a floating Bluetooth LED radio. And I love something that lights up. It's perfect for night, but you can use it during the day. It's chargeable via USB and it floats on the water. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and we're going to go out to the pool so that I can show you how it floats. And by the way, it does come with a remote so you can change your colors. How awesome is that? So let's head on out to the pool so that we can drop it in the pool to see how it floats. How awesome is that? You can actually put your phone, your drinks, or whatever you see fit in this Bluetooth radio LED speaker. So I'm going to have the link to these items below. So let's head on over to my daughter's house to style her credenza. Hey y'all, so I made it to my daughter's. My husband got the sideboard credenza in, and I did my little styling. Let me just show you closer how pretty it is. So cute. So I love the fluted design here. It makes it look so elegant. And you open it by pushing the drawer in all three drawers. Does that. And you also can open the side the same way. There you go. There you go. She'll have a lot of storage here, which is awesome. Who doesn't need storage, right? And they close right back up like so. Hey everyone. So today is Sunday, a whole different day. Yesterday, we did my daughter's, I took some things over to my daughter's, and I missed church today. My church service starts at 7:30, and sometimes it's good to have an early morning church service time, but then sometimes it's not, because you wake up at 7 and you're like, oh my goodness, I got to be to church in 30 minutes, and you just can't get there. Even if I wake up at 6:30, I get up and I'm dragging around trying to get ready for church. And half the time I make it, half the time I don't. So anyway, I missed church today, right? So I'll make it next Sunday if the good Lord say the same. But I wanted to jump on and share this super cute pumpkin with you. Then I wanted to share this piece right here with you. I'm actually starting my fall decorating. I think you've seen already what I've started on in the kitchen. And I don't think I've shared you the fall table setting that I have right now. But this pumpkin here is not your typical pumpkin. And speaking of pumpkins, last year, I gave away pretty much all my pumpkins. Or the year before that, I got rid of all the pumpkins because I had so many, except for the teal ones. I kept all my teal pumpkins and I kept maybe 3 or 4 of my orange pumpkins because I typically do the burnt orange. For the last couple of years, I've been doing burnt orange for fall. And this year, I'm going to do the burnt orange as well. At the end of fall, I may throw in some green. But anyway, let's talk about this pumpkin. So this pumpkin is from Amazon, and it's not your typical pumpkin. And I'm going to show you why in just a few minutes. Anyway, I like it because it's that mosaic glass, and it's not that big because my coffee tables, my end tables as well as my coffee table, they're small because my living room is like a small living room. It's not a big space. So I can't go with the big pumpkins for my end tables and coffee tables. But let me show you why this pumpkin is so unique. And I don't know if I said it already, but it's from Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and I wish it came with a remote. I'm going to put it on timer. So, I love things that lights up, but that's not the real reason why I like this one. Let me see here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the real reason why I like this one. I'll set it down here and look, it's a rotating pumpkin or gourd or whatever they call those. So I'll take the camera just a little bit closer so you can see that it's moving. Okay, we'll take it down. Look, guys, isn't that adorable? So I am super, super loving that pumpkin. And it comes in a set, which is amazing. So I already love things that's animated, stuff that lights up. So you get 2. So there's 2 in a set, and I think those are awesome. So of course, I'm going to have one over here on this side, and I'm going to put the other one on the other side because I'm a matchy girl when it comes to end tables and bedside tables and bookshelves and stuff like that. So the next thing that I want to share with you, now this did not come from Amazon. And then I'm going to say this as well, since I'm on a rambling spree here. So this came from Hobby Lobby. Now I love me some I love me some Hobby Lobby, but the only thing I don't like about Hobby Lobby as an influencer is you can't make any commission, like you can't share any links for Hobby Lobby. You can't make no type of commission at all as a social media influencer. That's why I pretty much don't like shopping at Hobby Lobby because I'm all about making money here on social media. I'm just not on social media just as an outlet or just for fun. It's like a hobby for me. And the fun thing about this type of hobby is that I'm able to make money on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm gonna get into Pinterest because I hear that Pinterest is one of the top platforms for a social media influencer to make money on. So if you didn't know that, now you know it because I've been doing my research on the best platforms for social media influencers, and it says Pinterest. So we're gonna look into Pinterest. So this is really cute. I like this because it has a black planter and then it's orange. And I have my black going on here. But I'm going to go back to that other subject about Hobby Lobby because I'm all over the place, right? So Hobby Lobby has some beautiful items, but I just don't like the fact that it's not a platform that benefits a social media influencer. And I was talking to one of the Hobby Lobby associates, And I'm not going to say her name and not what Hobby Lobby that I shopped at. He said that Hobby Lobby is a pincher. They're very tight. Benefits to the military discounts, teachers discounts, senior citizen discounts. They don't give any of those discounts. And I don't even think they really have good benefits for their employees from what I hear. But anyway, that's just what I heard. But anyway, even though they're closed on Sunday and that they use Sunday, as a spiritual day and praise God for that. But I think they need to do better, for their employees and for social media influencers because we're always sending people running to Hobby Lobby, especially around fall and the holiday time because let's not even talk about the holiday time. I was in Hobby Lobby. They have some beautiful Christmas decor. They have different stuff that they had out last year. And I don't know when this video here is going to post. The 50% off Christmas sale is starting tomorrow. And today's Sunday. I looked at their ad and it does start tomorrow. I think Christmas is going to be like 40 or 50% off, maybe 40. But I went into the store and picked up me some fall items. And this is one of them. Isn't it cute? And this price was pretty steep, but it was 40 or 50% off because I wouldn't have paid $44.99 for this at all, but it was 40% off. So I picked it up because I like the black planter, but I can choose between using it in this plain black super cute planter or I can use it here in my silver plant stand, which is what I'm going to be doing in this case. So I already have some paper bags, not paper, plastic bags stuffed in my planter. Let me let my camera down some. Still not down for enough for you to see. Okay, you can see now. Yes, you can see. So I'm going to be using this planter here. And I already have my paper bags in here from the previous plant that I had in here. So all I'm going to do is just tuck it in here like so, like that. And then I'm going to go get some moss and put it around there. So this moss actually came from Hobby Lobby and I had it in my previous plant. So I'm just going to reuse this. I didn't throw it away because I knew that I was going to be using this. So I'm just basically going to take this and stuff it in there like so. That way I can use this all fall, the whole fall time here. So it's stuffed in there and it's making my what is this called? It doesn't tell you what this is called, but I'm just going to call it a fall foliage. A fall plant. If y'all know what this type of plant is called, comment down below and let me know what this is called. So all I'm doing is just taking this and stuffing it in here like this. And I'm actually really stuffing it because it's a lot and I don't want to throw any of it away because eventually I'm going to be putting that same old plant back in here that came out and it wasn't as big as this one. I need to get my scissors to cut that plastic piece off. Yes, so that is so cute. I want to put some in. No, I don't want to put none in the middle. I'll just take it and stuff, like tuck some like as if it's going in the middle. So, what's this doing over here? That's really cute. I like that. It looks like I bought it that way. And I want to use it underneath here for now. So, I'm going to pull my chair back over this way over here. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to set this room up for Christmas because I have 2 chairs now. And in the past, I only had 1 chair. So I'm like, how am I going to pull this off with with 2 chairs. I may have to put one of my chairs in my shed for Christmas, but I'm gonna try to work it out with 2. So these pillows here, these pillows are from Burlington, guys. Don't sleep on Burlington, but I've had them for a couple of years. So typically, let me see if you can see that. I'm over here just talking away. You probably can't even see that. Oh yeah, you can see it, but I'm still gonna bring it back some. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. So let me mention this. So I try to do stuff like out of the ordinary. I don't do the usual stuff. You know, some people come in on my stuff, especially over on TikTok. Like, usually people don't do that. Usually people don't do that. Well, I'm not the usual people. I'm an unusual person and I do unusual things. So what I'm trying to get at, so I'm using this silver, right? Which is typically not a color that people use for fall. So I'm going to do a different type of fall, you know. I'm going to keep my silver and black and I'm throwing in this burnt rustic orange with it. And as you can see, it's going to flow very pretty, which is unusual, you know. So and I'm going to also use the black. And so what I think is happening is this silver is going to break up the orange and black to where it's not going to look Halloweeny. Because I'm not doing Halloween. I think I have 2 candles that will fall within the Halloween category because my grandson asked me to throw some Halloween in with my fall decor. So I'm gonna throw a little few things in for him, but I'm not doing all that spooky, scary stuff. I'm going to do some cute, spooky, scary stuff. So anyway, this pillow is not typically what the usual person would put here because they would think it would be too much. But I am team too much. So I'm going to throw that little ball pillow in here with this I'm not rustic, with this burnt orange or orange pillow. I'm going to throw it right here in this corner, which is going to add a little bit of flair and a little bit of team too much in with that. So when you guys get ready to see my living room, my first living room fall tour, you'll see that pillow over there. And I'm going to have this set up with my pumpkin and my lamp. And then I'm going to also throw some pillows over here. Matter of fact, I think I want to go ahead and put the pillows over there that I'm going to be using for fall. Let me grab them. I have all my fall things that I'm going to be using already out. So I'm going to be using this one. This pillow actually came from Burlington as well, but I've had it for a year. I bought it last year, but when I bought this pillow, it was a set. It was 2 pillows, and it also came with a throw, but it did not have the down feel. You know, the insert that you can karate chop. So with that being said, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on your pillows, go to Burlington or Ross and find a cute color pillow that you like. But the catch is you have to make sure that the pillow cover can be unzipped because there's no use of you getting a pillow that you don't really that doesn't have the down feel and you want to change the insert out if you can't unzip it. So when you find your pillow at Ross or Burlington or even Home Goods that does not have the insert inside, and it may be $19.99 or $24.99 for a set, grab it. Grab it because I'm sure you have some pillows at home that does have the down feel that you can interchange it out with. So I'm going to go with that pillow. This is how my room is going to look for my tour. With that pillow there and this pillow. This is like a mustard yellow, and then it has some, I want to say this is like a dark fuchsia, but it also, to me, when I put it next to that rust color there, it looks rust. So these are the pillows that I'll be using here in this setting. And I'm not going to show you the whole room. I'll show you the rest of the room when I do the other side, or maybe in a full tour, or however things are going to go. So I have everything set up on this side, and I think this is going to be the end of this video, and I'll save the rest for you in another one. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.